So yeah, with TE, extrovert thinking, what are some cons, unhealthy ways TE can manifest?
Unhealthy ways that TE can manifest. I would say being so focused on doing that, again, probably like less of the tendency to introspect about like that bottom FI, how you're feeling about things. And I think you can, a top TE user could be very so focused on like functionality that they aren't naturally, it's not their fault, but like they're not naturally attuned to the emotional cues of the people in the room. And just being aware of that, and maybe like learning some sentences or like cues that they can give to be more conscious of those kinds of things. Also allowing people to have their own process. TE can be really like invasive in like, this is the way you need to do this thing. Don't you see, like this, just like stop sitting there and just get up and do it, you know, like actualize this. And I also think, just coming across really harsh in tone as well. My sister call it the TE tone, where you don't have that emotional like sensitivity in your voice when you're trying to like logicize or debate or argue or make someone see your perspective. It can come across as really harsh and blunt because it's logic coming out, right? So just being aware of like maybe softening one's tone or having those emotional cues, or just really, really obsessed with like functionality, doing, not paying attention to the emotions in yourself or others, and just not taking time to like sit back and think about what you want, your passions are, and to just chill and be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was actually a great way to put it, because they over prioritize. Let's just get people to do stuff. Who cares about how they feel? They need to do stuff. They're just so focused on getting people to do stuff, and they're not paying attention to their own FI. And then so when they get cranky, they don't resolve that crankiness. So when they're telling people what to do, they just let that crankiness boil up and boil up and boil up, so that they're like, hitting hard on other people, and then everyone's like a mess, and just everyone's hating each other. And
the amount of times like there's been a TE in that mode, and I've just been like, do we need to unpack something? Like, how are you feeling? Are you okay? And they're just like, what? Of course I'm fine. Like, and I'm like, are you?
Learning to get more in touch with like the FI, so that it's not just, hey, let's get the job done, but hey, I actually am excited to get the job done, so that when they're telling other people what to do to get the job done, they can kind of like that excitement to get the job done, and that, well-being, emotional well-being can kind of diffuse, sort of. I know that sounds kind of
weird. And inspire as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because like the healthy side of TE, like the pros of having TE very strong, is just basically you obviously get things done. Like you're productive. Like TE is what gets the job done. Like without TE, the world would just be a mess and nothing would be convenient.
100%.
So yeah, it's really about getting in touch with like the FI side of things when you're trying to make things convenient, make things work out, so that it's not just getting the job done, but actually having the passion that's fueling you to keep up with doing all that, so that
absolutely
you and the job itself doesn't go down in flames.
Yeah, for sure.